It's the start of the NBA regular season. I know everyone's just as excited as we are here on 2K Sports to get things underway. This is Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson. Allie LaForce will be our reporter from the sideline. Back to Lopez. Pass to Holiday. 5 to shoot. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. Here's Ball. No luck on that one. Levine with some nice D. And Grant, no team better than Miami at developing undrafted prospects.
I mean, for key roles, too. You look at last year's playoffs. Strus, Martin, Vincent, Robinson. It's allowed Miami to stay on top in a salary cap-driven league.
Now here's Murray. It's tipped. Holiday with the ball. Bible picks him up. Thibault on the wing. 4-3. The Cavaliers pull it in. Fast break, Cleveland. Here's Antetokounmpo. Pass to Horford. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Here's Murray. Embiid with it. On the wing, Levine. Back to Embiid. And Embiid gets the double team. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
And last season's scoring champion, Joel Embiid, the first center to lead the league in scoring since Big Shaq way back in the 2000 season.
And he sinks the second. And Joel Embiid, last season, the first center to average over 30 a game since Moses Malone did it back in 1982, Grant.
Oh, B.A., talk about historic company. And how about this? Also the first ever international player to lead the NBA in scoring, too. I mean, he won't be the last with the way things are.
Antetokounmpo for 3. And another miss by Cleveland. Pass to Levine. Ball with a steal. Over to the wing. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair. That's on Matisse Thybulle.
So many times Giannis forces his man into a foul. As a defender, you can't give him anything easy. That leads to a lot of contact.
And the second free throw is good. And after a few seasons of anemic offense, the Cavs have finally started to turn things around.
Yes, they have. And they made a big step forward. Now, there's a nice balance to their offense.
And Embiid throws it down.
Showing off those playmaking skills, Levine keeps his head up, makes the easy play.
Beyond belief. I mean, such a creative talent. And I'm not surprised to see Giannis get flashy on the finish.
Outside Levine. No good with the triple.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Ball left side. Out to Horford. Pass to Antetokounmpo. No good that time.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
Over to the left wing. Towns for 3. Knocks down the triple.
Murray is capable of getting double-digit assists anytime he's on the floor because he is an unselfish point guard.
Oh, got a piece of it. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ball.
I love it. Nice activity defensively. Getting in there to disrupt the pass.
Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Outside Murray. Pass to Towns. And that's out of bounds. Miami will keep it.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
Knocks down the long J.
And since being drafted in 2014, Levine has put in the work to get his three-point shot where he likes it, really upgrading that deep game.
Now here's Horford. The kick out to Ball. Here's Holiday. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball.
Yeah, in the paint, Holiday's agility makes him tough to contain. He just needs a little space to go to work.
And here's Levine. Pass to Murray. Embiid inside. Just 3 to shoot. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. And pushing it up. Here's Cleveland. And Ball throws it down.
Yeah, the length of Giannis is tough to deal with. He uses it to perfection to come up with steals.
Outside Levine. Pass to Embiid. Giannis with the rebound.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Here's Towns. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. And they double up Antetokounmpo. And Giannis throws it down.
And sometimes it seems like Giannis can dunk without any effort at all. He just glides to the rim like it was nothing.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can threat him with the lead pass. Well done.
Pass to Horford. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
A savage reverse jam. That takes great body control.
No question. He was making a statement right there, man. Embiid from outside. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist.
Intelligent basketball. Keep feeding the hot hand.
Ball into the lane. From deep. The rebound by Embiid. The Heat with the lead. Out to the wing. Pass to Thibault. Here's Embiid. Horford covering. Lopez with the steal. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Heat out in front. They're up by 3. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for the Heat. Thibault on the wing. Back to Murray. And legacies are defined in the playoffs. Game to game, what's the measure of greatness for a star player in your mind, Grant?
Well, B.A., I think it's all about consistency. The great ones in this league historically bring it every night. They may have a bad game here or there, but for the most part, the energy, the effort, and the consistency is always there.
Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
Pass to Holiday. He drops it from range. Holiday's got his second bucket of the night.
With balance and good rhythm, Holiday serves as an effective catch-and-shoot player.
And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line. That sends Zach LaVine to the free throw line. They pin that one on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
On the offensive end, Zach LaVine plays with just such confidence. He knows that the team counts on him for production, so he goes out and he gets it.
Pass to Towns. Poke loose. Now here's Murray. Outside LaVine. To the middle. Here's Embiid.
What a dunk by Embiid. He's just doing big man things the way big man should.
Outside Holiday. Fires for 3. He's off on that one. And Miami will go the other way with it. Well, LaVine is certainly one of the more prolific scorers, Richard.
Yeah, his shooting has put him in the top 20 scorers in this league in back-to-back seasons. With more on the way, I'm pretty sure. He makes it just look so easy, just effortless sometimes. It's just like he's doing his job.
No good on that one.
One thing I'll say about the Cavs, it's become clear these past few seasons, their front office is not afraid to make some bold moves.
And Richard, I'm sure Cleveland fans welcome the front office taking the initiative.
Yeah, it's been a tough few years, and they needed to take some aggressive steps, and they did. And now they've got one of the best young core groups in the NBA.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Murray drives in. And it's Murray finishing it off.
That is Murray's game. He doesn't settle. He is always in attack mode.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
He misses the free throw.
Now, guys, when you think about this Miami Heat team, you hear a lot of talk about their ability to score. But how about the way they play on both ends of the floor?
Now here's Levine. He's got 5. Pass to Murray. Murray is doubled. Inside. Here's Embiid. And then Embiid with the dunk.
So sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop. Here's Antetokounmpo. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. That's on Joel Embiid.
One of the only ways to slow down Antetokounmpo is to get physical with him. But you know what? That may not work. He is so good at absorbing contact in the paint.
Defensively, this Heat team was top 3 in points allowed per game and top 5 in defensive efficiency last year.
You know, B.A., that's something that surely isn't talked about enough. And when they're not having their best shooting night, they'll suffocate you on the defensive end. A sharp steal and some quick offense cuts it down to a one-possession game. Well done.
And Drew Holiday gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Man, that puts them just one foul from the bonus.
Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. They double team Levine. Embiid, good. Embiid's got 13 now.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Ball with a steal. Antetokounmpo outside. Now Horford. He's covered by Levine. And here's Lopez. Here's Holiday. There's the 3. Joel Embiid with the board.
And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
Pass to Murray. Outside Thibault. Now here's Levine. From downtown. And the Heat, another 3.
And so far, there's been tremendous cohesion offensively this quarter.
Out to the right wing. Now Horford. Outside Holiday. From the arc. Joel Embiid with the board.
Let's just say his subpar shooting is just one reason why they're trailing in this ball game.
Rejected by Antetokounmpo.
Heads-up defense by Giannis. His ability to anticipate the shot pays off with the block.
Miami calls timeout. Time called here. The Heat decide to talk it over. And now that they have some time to get a little bit of rest, it's time for these players to regroup while hydrating themselves with some Gatorade, looking to gain a boost of energy as they continue to play in this game.
And staying hydrated is the only surefire way to do it. An athlete's body doesn't have the same power and stamina without proper hydration. These guys will be sure to use this timeout wisely.
Heat making a change here. The Heat with the lead. Pass to Dedmon. Oh, sweet move. And he lays it up and in. Dedmon's got his first 2 points of the night.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Oladipo outside. Oh, stolen by Richardson. Caruso with it. Now Oladipo defending. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
56 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Dedmon, no good. Now here's Oladipo with the drive to stop the drought. Ooh, it's slammed in by Oladipo.
Plays with great energy. When Oladipo makes successful drives, things start to open up for the rest of his team.
Back to Caruso. Pass to Dedmon from deep three-point range. Cavaliers with a rebound.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
McGee a screen to the inside. And McGee with the stuff.
Drawing so much attention, Oladipo rotates the ball to the open man.
Pass to Dedmon. Takes the three. Goes back up. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Heat out in front. They lead by 5. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Caruso with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Tipped. Here's McGee. That's a foul called on Cameron Johnson. That's his first foul. RJ, you played with some of the greats. LeBron, Duncan, Dirk, Jason Kidd, just to name a few. But if the game were on the line, who would you want taking the last shot? Putting you on the spot here.
I'm going to be really honest. I have been in great situations with all of those guys, and they have all delivered. So this isn't, but I'm going to go with the person that's delivered the biggest shot of my career, and that was Kyrie Irving, and he hit the clutchest shot in NBA history. Argue with me if you want. You're going to lose it.
No argument here. Ooh, stolen by Murray.
Stealing a ball in the NBA, it takes more than quickness. It takes smarts. Run it.
The shot no good. And it's Cleveland the other way. Their next game playing at home as the Pacers come to town. And they'll be nearing the end of their 5-game homestand. Thibault with a steal. Here's Murray to the paint. Here's Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
Woo! The whole arena felt packed. Towns could just be merciless on offense.
And for the Cavaliers, RJ, they found a little bit of rhythm, finally, after the LeBron.
Kept some veterans around and brought in some great young talent. Maybe not title contenders, but they can make a big splash.
On the wing, Holiday. Pass to Lopez. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Ball. Towns with a rebound. Levine with it. Guarded now by Ball. Shot by Levine, no good. The Cavs trailing. Here's Antetokounmpo. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
And nothing is more terrifying than Giannis on the attack. So powerful when he takes flight.
Pass to Embiid. Here's Towns. Outside Levine. And he drives in. Embiid with it. Wide open look. Good on the jump shot. Embiid's got 15 points.
Just another thing that makes Embiid unguardable. He can hit shots from any spot on the floor.
And Giannis Antetokounmpo picks up that foul. That'll be a second foul of the game. Well, Grant, this is the business you and I are in. NBA has a couple of years with existing TV partners. How much are we going to see things change with the next deal, you think?
Oh, B.A., this is interesting as this continues to evolve. I think as people's viewing habits have changed in the last 10 to 15 years, I think live sports and the NBA game is still something fans love to see in real time. I think also the fact that we can also attract a larger audience is exciting. I don't know how it'll all play out, but I know it'll be fun to follow and watch as we go.
Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. That's on Al Horford. And Murray, no good on that one. And you look at the numbers Murray puts up, Grant. He's a threat to post a triple-double on any given night.
And I love that about him, B.A. I mean, he brings it in every aspect of the game. He doesn't hunt stats. The game just finds him. With his steal rate, might be the best bet to put up a quadruple-double in the league one day.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, BA. Well, Joel Embiid drawing comparisons to some legendary big men. He said, quote, "I want to be mentioned as one of the greats. That's my goal. And obviously being a Hall of Famer. But you've got to take step by step, one day at a time. It's going to take a lot of work, and I'm willing to put it in." Guys?
He's well on his way, Allie. Thanks. Now here's Antetokounmpo. He's got 11. Oh, and Towns with the block.
I mean, if height wasn't enough, Towns also has serious athleticism. There's just no easy shots when he's around.
Here's Murray. Pass to Towns. Launches a three. Out of bounds. It'll be Cleveland ball.
Part of passing the rock, it's calculating risk and reward. I don't think that was a great decision.
Cleveland calls timeout. A minute 42 left in the third quarter. To the left side wing. And there's the foul. It'll go on Matisse Thybulle. That'll be a second foul of the game. Outside, Green. Pass to Lopez. Shot to end the cold streak. And it's blocked by Thybulle.
Offensively, they've been a little out of rhythm. Had much better flow there in the first half.
All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Heat?
You know, Brook Lopez has consistently evolved as a player, adding layer after layer to his game and making himself a threat on both ends.
Now here's Caruso. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And Embiid throws it down.
The offensive arsenal of Embiid is phenomenal. He's capable of scoring in a multitude of ways.
Back to Antetokounmpo. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Teams in the penalty.
That free throw, no good.
At the line for Cleveland, Giannis Antetokounmpo. 2 shots.
And he's good on the second.
An MVP caliber talent, the rise of Giannis from scrawny teenager to bulked up superstar has been great to watch.
And it's Thybulle missing. They've got plenty of time to get back into this.
Yeah, I'm sure they feel pressed, but this is when you have to stay calm and execute.
Pass to Horford. Outside, Green. Here's Horford. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Now here's Thybulle. Ball with a steal. Now Antetokounmpo. 12 points for him. Outside for Green. Down low. Here's Lopez. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Horford to 3. Not going to go that time. And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. Heat out in front. They lead by 13.
42.
Well, they're may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And here's ball. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Tons of hype around the mellow ball. The third overall pick in 2020. Just like you, Grant.
Yeah, although the draft was a little different back in my day. But let me tell you, B.A., there is so much pressure being a top 3 pick. It's really impressive that LaMelo has lived up to the lofty expectations.
Horford outside. Outside for Green. There's the triple. And they get it back. On the wing, Green. And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Inside. Oh, it's stolen by Towns.
The defense had the pass well anticipated. They know the offense wants to get that ball inside.
With that long reach, Towns picks it, then has the awareness to get the ball up the floor.
Oh, and Giannis hammers it in.
There is no doubt what's going to happen once he reaches the rim.
Pass to Šarić. Ball with a steal. And they're running. Oh, he gets it to fall, and that makes it just a single-digit deficit.
Smart play by Giannis. Moving the ball with a purpose leads to a great look.
Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over. Chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Eric Spoelstra's huddle. He likes what he's seeing, but he cautioned his players, we are not far enough ahead to assume anything. Momentum can shift in a heartbeat. We have to be diligent, and we have to be smart.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Here's Embiid. Embiid drawing the double team. Antetokounmpo with the block. Shot clock at 2. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Holiday. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half of this fourth quarter.
And this half has been a totally different story from deep, having a harder time getting shots to fall.
Lets the 3 fly. It doesn't go for him. And Miami will go the other way with it. That'll be game 5 for them as they near the end of a 6-game trip. Here's Levine for 3. Sinks it from distance.
Off the pass, Levine is more or less just automatic. He just lets it fly.
Here's Antetokounmpo. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That's on Joel Embiid. First one falls for him.
At the line for your Cavaliers.
And so Antetokounmpo nails both of them. Outside Levine. Pass to Thibault. To the left wing. And Drew Holiday gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
Team foul.
A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. And here's Embiid. Back to Šarić. 5 on the clock. Launches it. That one doesn't drop. And it's Cleveland the other way. And if they're going to make a move, this is a good time to start.
And there's still plenty of time, but they definitely don't want to let this game get too far out of hand.
Antetokounmpo. Back to Lopez. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo is doubled. And Embiid with the block. And it's out of bounds to Cleveland. 2 on the clock. Here's Holiday.
Offensively, they're really struggling here in the second half. The missed shots continue to pile up, and their field goal percentage is way down.
And it's Miami's ball. It's a 10-point game. Right side Thibault. Outside Levine. Pass to Šarić. For 3. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. Outside Holiday. Antetokounmpo inside. And Lopez gets it to go.
And use that size to his advantage. I mean, I like it when Lopez establishes himself inside and looks to capitalize.
Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over. And the Heat making a change here. The Heat with the lead. Murray up top. Pass to Towns. Here's Levine. From outside, off the mark.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Now here's Horford. Back to Antetokounmpo. Embiid with a steal. 3 on 3. 1:46 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Towns for 3. No good there. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Gets it. He's 6 for 10 and looking confident out there.
The offensive arsenal of Giannis continuing to expand over time. This guy is a wrecking ball.
Left side Levine. Here's Murray. High post Towns. Now Embiid. 4 on the clock. No good, and they can't put it into the drought.
It all comes down to this possession. They must get points.
Anything other than a make is game over. This is where you lean on your stars to get you to the finish line.
And he is just showing off right now. I mean, he's giving you leadership. Giannis just takes pride in stepping up and hitting those big shots.
Thibault. Ball right side. Pass to Holiday. And a miss there on the triple.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
And it's powered home by Towns.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
Now a timeout called by Cleveland. They trail by 6. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Your thoughts, guys?
The game's not quite done yet, but they need points right away.
We've seen teams come back from this before. Smart to take the timeout and get everybody focused on exactly what needs to be done.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
And he commits the intentional foul. Good on the first. And that That gives him a 4-point cushion.
As a leader on this team, Levine is used to these moments, not letting the spotlight overwhelm him.
Big free throws right there to make this a 2-possession game.
Now a timeout called by Cleveland. They're losing by 5. 17 seconds left in the fourth. Guys, your thoughts?
No doubt. They've got to get a quick bucket here.
Yeah, it has to be fast. They got to take the first good look they get.
Jeremy Grant, Victor Oladipo, Danny Green.
Here's Ball. Pass to Grant. The kick out to Ball. Miami grabs the miss. And so they foul intentionally.
His first. 14 foul.
So the first one drops, and that increases the lead to 6.
Shooting over 80% from the line during his career. Embiid is not only one of the best free throw shooting centers in the league today, he's one of the best all time.
It seems like every miss ends up in his hands. He's been unreal.
You aren't exaggerating.